Hey there, ladies and germs. Hey, how's it going? Hi, it's Kim Overholt, your party artist. How you doing today? I'm running late. Yes, I'm running late today. But hey, I'm here to help you have fun. And I'm like this. It's a very snowy day here in Niagara, and yeah, so I'm gonna paint for you today because it's Painting Thursday. So yeah, Painting Thursdays. I was like, okay, well now I gotta think of something to paint for you. So I've got my trusty 16 by 20 canvas here, and I put my other my regular little stand away. So I was just grabbing whatever I could find. Like I say, I'm running late, so I grabbed whatever I could find, and I have one of my old stands here. So it's a little bit rickety, but that's okay because I go with the flow. So it's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. So I got my canvas here, and I also have if you want to take a look and find out a little bit more about me. KimOverholt.com. And yeah, check out my website. I got my BB King on sale right now over on eBay. If you want to buy my BB King, I have him on sale. I actually have him on auction. So if you want to pay more than the auction price, I'm more than happy that too. But yeah, neither here nor there. I'm going to do a painting for you today. And yeah, with the cold weather out there, I'm kind of thinking of making a nice sunset or something pretty to kind of show you how to do painting. And you're more than welcome to follow along too. I'm like starting from the very bare basics, okay? Because I haven't even set up my little. I haven't even gotten my paints ready. So bear with me. Hi. I got my water. This is a good start. Got the water to for my paint brushes. I have my paint brushes. They're around here. And I also got my face paints over on the side here. But oh, and I also have like sometimes if you don't want to do anything like a huge thing like that, sometimes you want to do something small. I have like little board canvases, and the afterwards, what you can do with them is like put magnets on the back of them and something nice for the fridge, that kind of thing, or wherever in the home kind of thing. You can do that. Anyways, just showing you that. If you want to ever do something like that too. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for paint. Yeah, paint. Okay. Paint. I'm up to the paint. Let me find the paint. And of course, you gotta have paper towels. Always gotta have paper towels handy because you never know. All right, the brushes. My brushes. Hello, a little worse for wear, just like the one lady who owns these brushes. Okay, so my brushes, paper towel, water I got, and brain. It's okay. It's still attached. Paints. I need paint. Oh, one should. Oh, look! Oh, I found a fresh one. Ooh, a virgin. Don't worry, I will be nice to you. You will like it. I know you. Okay. Anyways. Oh, yeah, isn't that sweet? Okay, so let's get started with some paints. So like I said yesterday, I use acrylic paints. I used to really hate them because they were really hard to work with. But when I figured out how to use them, and that's the thing, you just got to learn how to use it. Once you figure out how, you got it licked. So acrylic paints are like the bee's knees for me. So I'm going to make something really pretty for you. I saw some really nice sunsets too. I was looking at a friend of mine's site, and she's like, "Oh, I wish I was at the beach again." I'm like, "Yeah, oh man, yeah, I really wish I was hugging a palm tree." If any of you have never experienced ever being at the beach, or even Port Dalhousie, Lakeside Park, the place that Rush sings about. Yeah, that's where I grew up. So I know Lakeside Park, and it's beautiful too. It's a very beautiful place to kind of, yeah. And like I say, just like the song, when the midway came, it was like everything changed. It was a beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was magic. It was magic. It really was. Oh, so I got yellow and blue. Now I'm gonna grab my black. I feel like Griselda from the hilarious House of Frightenstein when she starts mixing all of her foods together. And I've been thinking about it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of if I did like a cooking show? because that's maybe the next thing I'm thinking of doing. I used to do this thing just for myself. It was silly. It was called Kim's Crazy Kitchen, and maybe I'll post one of my Kim's Crazy Kitchen series. I'll post one of my episodes. When I had an episode, I had an episode real bad. You know how that happens. Okay, and red. I need some red. I gotta find red. And what else? Red, blue, and white. White's important too, especially when there's snow. Snow is white, but we're not making any snow. Not that to worry about it, but it's white. All right. So I'm excited. I got cause some money for commission work. I'm going to be starting soon. I just got to run back to my favorite place, Michael's, where I learned how to teach all of you out there how to paint. I have to go to Michael's and grab a few more things over there. Oh. Waiting for the world to end, we're in the night, praying for the light, prison of the lost, Xanadu. Yeah, I know. Shut up, Kim. Oh, she's going on a tangent with Rush. Yeah, I'm on Twitter and I follow the Rush family. It's actually kind of interesting. They post all kinds of stuff about those three guys from Canada that sing that stuff about Xanadu, Xanadu. Yeah. Well, I'll wait till my band gets started. I don't want to sing for you right now, but when my band gets started, you'll look out, people. Oh man, have you ever heard me sing? I won second prize at a karaoke contest back in when was it? 2000, 2012. I can't. It's been a while. Second prize, though. The only reason that I didn't get first prize is because the person who got first prize had like an entourage with them at the time, and had like lots of people rooting and screaming and carrying on and stuff, and it was just me. It was just me doing second prize because yeah, when I usually go to karaoke's when I used to do karaoke, I used to do it by myself. Yes, I know, and sober. I know. I know what you're thinking. Why? She just wants to be a glutton for punishment. I think, yeah, maybe sometimes I do. Anyways, neither here nor there. What I'm going to do is I got my water and now I got my paints all together and my nice little palette as such. And there's no particular order that I put them in. I like having the black beside the white just because, if you have to make gray, shades of gray. All depends on what you want to do on your actual canvas, right? When you want to start painting and stuff. I am here to help you come up with ideas for what you're going to put on this canvas. So, for me today, I know what it's going to be because I've already I was talking about it earlier. I'm going to do like a nice beach scene. I got to find one though, so just bear with me. I might have one already, like nearby or something. Let's see what I have here. Oh, that's something different. No, that's not what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, let's just close that. I don't know what that is. And I go to, yeah, I go to my Google and I see if I can find a nice beach scene. I know there's lots to choose from and lots of pretty ones. So let's see what we can find. And I'll paint you a painting of a nice beach scene. Oh, yeah. Yep, some really nice ones. And you know what I think I might do afterwards when I'm done doing this painting? If it's really good, if it turned out really nice, I think I will put it on eBay too. And if you want to buy this painting, you are more than welcome to. So I better make it good. I better make it a good one because I want it to be something that you'd be like, oh, I gotta have that one. Yeah. There's a lot of nice pictures that are out there, that's for sure. This is which one do I want to choose? Which one do you think will be the exciting one for you guys to get you wanting to buy it? There's the thing. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. No, I'm not high. Oh, maybe something like that. Or we can find something like that. There's so many pictures to choose from. I know. I should just get it started. What I usually do to get started, though, is I wet down my canvas. So just bear with me one moment. I try to find a really cool looking one I can do. Beautiful beach. We'll try beautiful beach and see what it gets. We get beautiful beach. Come on, I'm looking. Where are you? Beep beep. Beautiful and simple. That's what I like. Beautiful and simple. I kind of remember being out in Cuba and that nice little dock that led to that restaurant out on the yeah, kind of like it went out in the middle of nowhere. It was really good, but when I try to paint it every time, I just for some reason it doesn't turn out right. So I'm gonna try something else. Ooh, I like that one. Let's try that one. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Hopefully I'll find it on. Oh, there it is. Nope, wait a minute. Give me a second. Um, damn. Let me just minimize this to see if it went in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Whoops. Wait a minute. Give me one more second because I got to pull this back up again. And yeah, so I got the picture, and now I can go back to looking at you. Hey, hi, you. Yeah, it only took me 10 minutes to find the picture. And I found the picture. Now I will paint it for you. Now, see how fast that happened? I will show you how beautiful this painting can be. All right. Canvas, water, paint the brush, wet the canvas. Like I always do, like all the paint nights that I've done over the years. Wet your canvas from top to bottom. Nice broad strokes. Broad strokes. And I'm talking back and forth like this. You know, just to get yourself started. Get the whole canvas nice and soppy wet. Soppy wet. Like you can splash it if you have to. You can splash. That's no problem. Luckily for you, like I can't splash you because you're too far away from me. And when I used to have people, oh my gosh, you should have seen people splashing each other with water. It was hilarious. I love teaching people how to paint because you know what? People like to have fun, and I love having fun with all of you guys too. So this would be a great painting. Look at me wetting the whole place. My floor is going to be sopping wet, and I don't care. Polar bear in the snowstorm. This is my favorite. I was talking about this earlier. Polar bear in the snowstorm. See, look at how good that is. Yeah, I like the snowstorm. Turned out really nice. Let's see, just wet it as much as I can. Like they say, the wetter the better, my lovelies. The wetter the better. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you can play with it from there. Woo! All right. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, so you don't have to keep on watching me. And the other thing, too, is like people like to keep their painting still, but it's not one of my things to do either. I always tell people, pick up your painting. Don't give it a shake. Give it a shake. Pick it up. Flip it over. Flip it over. One time I told a lady, flip over your canvas, and this is what she did. She did this. And then she started wetting on this side. I'm like, no, wait. I said, good one. But this is not, that's not what we're after. You wet the canvas, and then you wet it some more. And you're done wetting it, you wet it some more. Because, you know, when you can get it to slide, or you get the colors to just kind of mesh and blend together, it's beautiful. Okay, here we go. Here we go. More water. Ain't gonna hurt you. Ain't gonna hurt you, baby. Ain't gonna hurt you. Everybody's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna be real good. Real good. How about those truckers in Ottawa, eh? Have you been paying attention, eh? Have you been paying attention? I hope so, because it's going to be something interesting coming up in the next few days, and I'm sure everybody's going to get a real eye-opening with this kind of stuff going. Okay, so I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm going to start with some nice. Where do I start? I'm going to start with some blue. So I'm going to start with some blue, and we'll start in the corners. Ready? All right, here goes nothing. So we'll start in this corner over here. Ooh, with the blue! Oh my gosh, look, it's dark. It's a dark blue too, but that's okay. Make our way across this way. It'll be over here as well. Yes. Start with that nice blue. Don't be afraid, because this is going to be just underneath, and we're just going to clouds and everything, so you're not going to see that. I'm just trying to keep in mind how far down I can go. Halfway. Okay. So we can play with this for a little bit. Oh yeah, like this little half moon like that. You can make that shape. Well, it's half moon. I mean, it's like a rainbow. Like a bridge shape. Like that. We'll do it like that. So you can keep it simple. Keep it simple for everybody who's never painted before, so you can kind of get an idea. Da, 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 da. There's a bridge, and even out to the side here too. Yeah, just about here. You can do like a little bit like this, because there's gonna be some of it. Now I don't know how long this, like I say, I don't know how long this paint is gonna take, but it's gonna look beautiful when I'm done. And I just want to say, if anybody wants to buy it from me, I'll try posting it and see what happens. And at least you can see it that I did it live and it actually occurred. Like it was actually something that happened. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, just she kind of found it and threw it up on her site. No, no, no. She made it. I made this. Kim's crazy. Don't mind her. All right, so get a little bit back up here again. Just give it a little once over. Just give it a little once over. There we go. Not too much. Don't want to play with it too much. You know what they say, if you play with it too much. Careful. Don't play with it too much. Okay, now other side. Well, it's going to be kind of, you can have a little bit of blue. It's the sun is like right in this area here, so I'll give you an idea. So I'm going to have a horizon line going across first, but first we're going to get the color in there because that's what matters the most, the color. All right, beautifuls. So there we go. That's how we start. All right. Now take this brush and rinse it off. And have a paper towel nearby, rinse it off with, and then we're going to go in with some nice opposite color of blue is, I don't hear you. What's the opposite color of blue? Now, if you knew from going to my other, seeing my other series from previously, I do talk about color theory. So with the opposite of blue, say if you take the blue, you have your three primary colors, okay? I'll show you with this very easily. So there's blue and yellow and red. So the complement color of the blue is these two mixed together. So complement of blue is red and yellow mixed together, which makes orange. Yes, you got it. Orange. It's orange. So I'm going to make some orange in this corner over here, kind of to balance it out, because it's good to have balance in a picture too. Balance is very important. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with yellow first and then add a little bit of red. So just watch me. Maybe I'll change my brush. Yeah, I'll change my brush too, so that we can have you want to have some blue in with your yellow and orangey color. So I'm going to change. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the round one first. The round one, I call it the round one because it doesn't really have a point. It's a little bit rounded at the top. It's a nice medium brush to use. So I'm going to dip it in there. Yeah, it's called the round for me. All right, and then what I'm going to do, I'll show you up here. I'm going to take a big scoop of yellow, plop it right in the middle of my painting, my plate here, and take a little tiny on the tip. I tell the men just a tip. Of course, they don't listen, and then they go crazy with it. Get too much of it going. See, you get too much of it going like that. Add a little bit of white, tinge of white in there, and maybe a little bit more yellow. Well, this brush I noticed already has like a blue tinge already to it, so I'm gonna be careful what I'm doing. Okay, just a little bit more white to kind of dull it down a little bit more. All right, and we're gonna go into my other corner over here. Now I'm going to play the game. It's called Don't Touch the Blue. So I'm going to make sure that I don't touch the blue and kind of have it so it's just they kind of blend in with each other. Now hopefully I'll add a little bit of water to it, make it a little watery. There we go. Okay, nice. Kind of like the color of Kraft Dinner color. Kraft Dinner orange. There we go. And we're going to go down here. I remember telling everybody too when I used to do this, try to get a color that, so that you kind of realize what color it is. Yeah, Kraft Dinner orange. Kraft Dinner orange is a good way of everybody's had Kraft Dinner before. Okay, we're going to go just in this area right here with this nice orange color. And we get water going there, a little bit of orange. And spread it a little bit. You don't get to flowing. You want it to have it flow a little bit and kind of coming down this way. There we go, kind of like that. Maybe a little bit more red in there. It's not really that orangey orange that I like. Orangey orange. a little bit more on the reddish side, and yeah, we'll add a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's got it going. Don't have to worry about being neat about it, okay? Don't worry about being neat. It's not about being neat. It's about just getting the color on the canvas right now. So that's what we are trying to do. So let's just get it over here. And I hope it turns out. I really do, because like sometimes I start doing something and I think, oh, it's going to turn out, and then it goes, oh, wait a minute, it's not working the way I planned it. But we will try and do our best. Do our best. See? So we got this little bit of color coming in here. Add a little bit of water to it, kind of get the colors kind of blending together. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now don't be afraid. I always tell people, don't worry about, if it doesn't look right, don't worry about it, because this is just the background. It's just a background color. I'm going to take my paper towel, because paper towel is a secret weapon that nobody really tells you about, and we can do a little bit of blending. I'll show you. Let's get a good grip on it. There we go. There we go. Well, wiping it off too much, you don't want to make sure you don't wipe off all the paint. You're going to have some of the paint still remaining on there, and maybe get a little bit more on the orangey side for you. All right. And don't worry, don't worry too much about what it looks like, because there's going to be many layers over top of it. And that's the thing about using acrylic paints, is that you can get lots of layers out of it too. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Just keep that in mind. What did Bob Ross say? There's no mistakes in art, just happy accidents. Happy accidents. And sometimes you don't realize what you're doing, and it all of a sudden just comes to you, right? It's like, wow, okay, it's working. All right. So there we go. We get a nice blend of oranges and blues together. Let me just do my paper towel, and I'll use a little bit of the orange that's already on, because we don't want it to wipe off. We want it to blend. So we're just going to go light hand. Light blend. And it also helps to make that noise too. Bob Ross says, make the noises too also help. There we go. I find you getting a little bit of the stuff on there. Just make sure you wipe it off. Yeah, I know. I gotta look at the picture to kind of figure out where there we go. All right. Yeah, that's looking good. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making my horizon line. Now my horizon line is a little bit lower in the sky, so it'll be like a little bit down to about there. Okay. So what we're going to do, because it's going to be, I think I'm going to take some red actually. Take that orangey red color. So I already have the orange there. I'm going to take a little bit more red, and I'm going to make my horizon line. Now, I always tell people when you're doing your horizon line, sometimes it helps to keep your hand steady. Now I'm going to try and make this a little bit bigger so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Do my best, right? All right. How are we doing for time? Oh, almost a half an hour. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. Quick and painless. That's what I try to be. Okay, so make the horizon line with the red there. We're going to just go right across, okay? So a little bit on the lower side. Yeah, so I hold my hand like this and kind of make my hand go across. Try to keep it even if I can. Okay, there we go. Oops, shit. I got a little bit too much towards the middle now. Oh, see, there's another thing where, let me take my paper towel. There we go. And a little bit of that side too. I'm just going to go a little bit little bit back to the blue color over here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to start making nice light colors and some dark colors. So I'm going to take that one, I'm going to toss it. 2 points. All right. Grab some fresh stuff, fresh paper towel. And I'm going to start by also start with things that are further away from you and get closer up. So the next thing I'm going to do, because I got the horizon line in here now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove a bit of paint and add a little bit of paint. So horizon line, so the sky, horizon line. We've got to make the sun next. The sun is the next thing that we have to do. So I'm going to take my finger covered in the paper towel and I'm going to dip it in my water so I get my finger wet. And I'm going to remove a spot for my sun, where my sun's going to go. My sun, one sun, one sun. I know, be quiet, Kimmy. Some of you know what I'm talking about, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, so the sun's right about there. The sun's right about there. You can't really see it, but give me a second, and I will show you that it is there. Okay. And actually, oh, okay. Don't have it crashing off the end there, but just there you see. All right, so we are going to, what did I say? Do the sun. Yes, the sun. And just make a spot, like I say, kind of lighten that one area. And then I'm going to take my yellow. And I'm going to make a spot where it's yellow. And it's right about, not too much in the middle, a little off to the side, but it's right about here. All right. So make it. Don't worry, that's not perfect. But don't touch the yellow to the blue. That's all like that. That's all you got to do. Okay. And then with that, again, I'm going to take my paper towel with the water on it, and I'm going to remove in the center the sun there. Use different spots if you can't get it. There we go. All right, and then around the outside here, I'm just going to blend it a little bit by just around the outside there. Okay. Circle a little bit more. There we go. All right, sorry. Yeah, I know I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. Professional what? You guys got nothing to worry about. I'm professional. What country do you think this is? Name that movie. I bet you don't know that. Anyways, yeah, so the sun. Got to put the sun in. It's got to put the center in there. So let me just get that in there so you can kind of get a better idea where the sun's going to be. Okay. All right. See, there it is. There's her sun. I know. Stop whispering, Kim. Speak up. Okay. All right. So there we go. Takes a few times to get it right. And again, all you have to do is just follow your line that you're doing for your sun to begin with, and it'll just pop right up. Okay, so there you go. All right. So now I'm going to go back. I'm using the same brush because I just put white on there, and I can use whatever colors I want. And I'm going to go back into that red orangey color that I was using earlier. And I'm just going to create more of the the sunset in the background there. I'm just looking at the picture just so I can get myself an idea. Because there's clouds in this picture too, so I need to la 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 la. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Kimmy. What are you doing? I don't know. We'll just see. Give it a second. Because if it doesn't work, I'll just keep on wiping it off. How's that looking? Well, it's looking brighter. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so now that we've gotten kind of like the basic background of what we want to have started, we're going to start to add some stuff to it. Sorry. Right now, it just looks a little bit on the plain side, but we're going to start building it up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is start adding some clouds. So this is where it starts getting interesting. Now, give me 1 second because I noticed there's a lot of fuzzies from my paper towel. Oops. See my boo-boo. I just made a boo-boo. See that? That's okay, though, because there's going to be clouds underneath there, too. So don't worry about it. There's no mistakes in art, just happy accidents, like I say. And we'll switch brushes, so I'll go over to the time. I won't keep you for very long, but I swear to God, I'll go faster if I can. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start making some clouds. All right, making some clouds. Take our white for the clouds. I'm going to change my brush to the nice flat brush, and I'm going to add a little bit of white into that orange that I got, but I'm going to add a little bit more and make it more on the pinky side, and start putting some clouds into the sky here. Okay, so say starting around here, just add a few clouds here and there. Yeah. Yeah, it's light at first. It comes across down here too. Across down here. I do this technique called scumbling, which is basically just kind of lightly, with my brush kind of going over it, kind of lightly blending, light blend. You see how it kind of softens the sky. There we go. We're creating clouds, a lot of clouds. More white. And some pink color in there. And right to the top, it goes the pink there. So we'll just tap it in. Pretend like you're Neil Peart from Rush and just tap along the top there. You can add some other colors in there too. There's going to be some other colors in there, but just more sky. A little bit along here, some clouds as well. Come down to about here. And they go up this way. And there's some blue in those clouds too, so this looks kind of really nice. Tap it on there. Get those clouds going. See it? Can you see it? Oh my gosh, look, it's so good. Add some white in there too. Some white to kind of get the little spots there. Where the clouds are going to be following. Little spots there that don't have any clouds in there at all. Okay. And there's the one where the sun is. All right. And I can always add color to the clouds too afterwards. So don't be afraid again. What you don't want to do is kind of have the blue mixing in with the white of the clouds, because you want to keep the clouds a very nice pinkish color for the sunset, right? So, okay, we'll do a little bit more clouds, and then I'll come down and we'll do, because there's trees over here. There's actually some palm trees over here, so I won't do too much over here. But I'll make my way over this way too. Like I say, making the noises helps because they get the flow seed. We got clouds up here going this way. And some clouds over the side here going that way. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, because I do have lots of pink, but it starts to get darker as it goes up this way. So we're going to do a little bit more from further away, and we're going to have a little bit of cloud over here that is actually more on the bluish side. So it comes down to about there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Cloud there. Cloud into here. And then what we're going to do is go a little bit darker over on the side here. We're going to add, I'm going to switch my brush, and I think I'm going to add some more color there. There's a little island over on the side over here, so I don't want to touch that too much. And there's some beach that comes along here, so it's going to be coming across this way. Little beach. The beach is over here. Okay, the water will be coming across this way. There is water too, and it's going to be coming across this way. I'll kind of make a spot over here to kind of show the shoreline coming up this way. Shoreline will be coming in a diagonal to about there. Oh, wait till you see this. It's going to be so beautiful. It's a surprise for you. It's Painting Thursday. I always like to do a nice painting for you. And like I say, if you want to follow along and try and do what I'm doing, yeah, please feel free to. I'm working on the water next, and then I'm going to be working with the things closest up. But I'm still doing the stuff that's the furthest away, of course, and just doing some extra stuff here on the side. So just to get there's the shoreline. There's like stuff here. There's a little island over here. But this is the shoreline here, and this is where the waves are coming up here. I went to California, but I never got a chance to go to the beach, unfortunately, and I really missed out on the opportunity. I really would have loved to have had a chance to get to the beach too. You know what I mean? I would have been a surfer girl, I think, for sure. If I had been raised in California, I think I probably would have been surfing. I know I love rock climbing, and keeping active is very important. So I'm sure I probably would have been into that too. Okay, I'm just going to lighten it a little bit because there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with doing a little bit lighten that, just kind of a bit more. And I'm going to add a little bit of blue into that too. So. I know, it's like when you do stuff in freehand, it's like, whoa, okay, how's it going to turn out? We shall see, because it's free. Freehand. All right, so we're going to switch brushes. So I'm just rinse it off, and I'm kind of dabbing it back on the side so it doesn't get dirty again. And I think I'm going to go back to, either this one or maybe the bigger one, because it has blue in it. And you do need some blue to go over on the side right here. So I think that's what I'll do. It's like a gray blue. So that's like a sky coming in. It's a little bit on the darker side. All right. So I'll get some blue on this nice big brush of mine. I'll get it a little wetter. A little wetter. I always say it's the better. So much better. Okay. So a little bit of blue, dark blue on that. And ooh, not too. I can start down here a little bit dark. And see how it is. Okay. Not too bad. And the color is blue through here. So let me just kind of go this way. See who's already in there. So I'm just gonna go. So that's where the water is. And like I say, there's a cloud that's right over here too. I don't want it to go too far out with the blue because it's blue and it kind of goes to the red through here. So I don't want to have it go too far. Okay. So yeah, with that being done, there. I know, it's like, yeah, I'm going to concentrate on this spot right here next. So that's this. This is the blue is going to have a little bit of red in it because it's like a cloud. So we're going to make it a little bit on the red side, a little redder. And we're going to do, there's like a little storm cloud that's like right about here. A little storm cloud here. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. He's just a little bit on the stormy side. So I just make it like blend it in. Blended, crisscross applesauce, a little scumbling for the color. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to take a little bit more, like I say, make it a little bit more on the purpley side, add a little bit more, just a touch, like a titch, just like a little tiny bit, because it really does take over the whole thing. Red is one of those colors that likes to really stain. Okay, now I'm just looking. All right, so across here, dark shadow of a rain cloud or something about to come through. And just scumbling, tapping on it, and making that nice cloud come through. You see how it's just tapping it, tapping it. There we go. And then across here, of course, you see the sea kind of swelling through there. Looking good. It's looking good. Looking like a nice storm cloud, isn't it? Make it a little bit more water. Brush here. A little more paint on there. All right. And it goes all the way. Oh, it actually goes over quite a bit, so I can have it come over a bit. Like I'm just tapping. I'll change so that I'm not holding. Also, I'm holding it like a drumstick. Anybody know how to do this? Because I used to be a drummer once, yeah, too. Yeah. I used to like drumming. I love drumming. That's why I love Neil Peart, right? Right. Not just about because he's from St. Catharines, where I grew up, but yeah. But here. Oh, I wish I could play music. I got a song going through my head right now, and I can't. Like it's just stuck in my head, and I can't tell you what it is because copyright stuff like that. Get into trouble. It's a cool song. It goes so well with the this nice storm cloud here. And there's the cloud that's coming down across here. So the clouds kind of go all the way around and down here. So I'll kind of show you how it goes. Ta-ta, see? Just gotta be patient. You just keep going over that one spot right there because it's just like one of those funny clouds. All right. So the cloud kind of comes along here too. It's like the cloud is like all over the place here. It's beautiful. Yeah, this doesn't work. I was gonna say I can use my fingers, but you can't really use your fingers. You can just be patient with your brushes. That's all. Just be patient with your brushes. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'm just trying to get it to look good on the one side there. Especially like up here. It's got a little bit darker up here. I'll put a little bit darker up there too. And here's the thing about acrylic paints, as you probably know, as you put it on light, it dries a little bit darker too. So. And black. Oh, no black. Okay. I see stuff coming up on my feet. I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? I have no idea. To participate in something, I have no clue. I don't even know what they're talking about. Anyways. Stuff stuck in your brush. Oh, there we go. That's what you want to have on your canvas too. Nice. It's coming on nice. All right, and then a little bit over the sky here. And of course, it comes this way too. And how far does it go? Get some purple going on there. All right. And a little over there, and I'm worried about that. It's got a little thing over there. Okay. All right. So good. Looking good. A few spots over here. Add a little bit of pink and stuff over there too. There we go. A little bit of white in there. And just like a little. I love making nothing better than happy clouds, right? Bob Ross always just talk about happy clouds, and you can always make lots and lots of happy clouds. You can go forever making beautiful happy clouds, you know. Some clouds over here too. Gotta make sure that you can blur your eyes a little bit. You can kind of see it a little bit better too. It helps. And making the noises too doesn't hurt. There we go. That looks good. A little bit. There, yeah, it goes down like that. And then there's also in here, there's some, because it's part of the water too, they got it along the edge here. there. And the water is a little bit more of a turquoisey color, so let me just add some blue with a little hint of yellow in there to make a nice greenish, add a little white into there so you can see what color it is. All right, this one little corner here, make a little bit more turquoise there. Yeah. There we go. It goes along the bottom here. It gets really dark. Don't be afraid to go dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. Kind of goes all the way. All the way to about here. And again, scumbling is like a neat little thing that you can do. It just makes it's look kind of neat. And tapping it. There's so many different techniques you can do. Just trying to make the water rising over here. A little darker over in that corner. Because it is. Just tapping on that corner there. And it blends right up into here. So we'll have it blending nice. Oh, and a nice dark spot actually in the horizon around here. So right around, oh, actually it's a bit further over. Okay. So I'm live, and I was watching people doing like things called like super chats, and I guess you can like, if you want to donate money or whatever, you can. I don't know if I can do it because of my site being so, my channel being so not so many customers. I don't know how that works. I've never done it myself, so there we go. Looking good. All right, so there we go. We got some nice clouds going now, coming towards the horizon, towards that one side there. To start making that one side poke out a little bit more. There we go. And so we're still doing the clouds, but I'm going to add a little bit more pink to it as well. All right, so I'm going to add pink. So I'm going to take that same brush and just rinse it out. I'm going to switch over to the round one again, because that's good for doing clouds with the round one too. That one. All right, and I'm going to make some pinky purpley pinky color. Okay, so I'm going to make another spot over here. Gonna add some pinky in there. Does it need a little bit of yellow in there. I'm making like a nice pinky orange color, like a peachy color. Peachy, just peachy. There we go. That's nice. All right, and we're gonna go here and actually start over here. Step on a little bit of pinky color along there. A little pinky color along here. Get a little darker. I mean, lighter, I should say. It's a little on the darker side, but I'm making it a little bit lighter. There we go. It's got to have little hints of color. I love doing clouds. Clouds are fun. Fluffy clouds. Come across that way. Come across that way. All right. And clouds have a lot of pink in them too. You don't have to have all of it covering the. There you go. Kind of make it look nice. Have the colors kind of streaking across the sky. Okay. Again, don't worry too much about it looking perfect, whatever. It's just going to be the background, anyways. It's not actually the whole picture that you're doing, anyways. Let me get another little bit white, straight white here. A little lighter, yeah, so you can see a little bit brighter. Ooh. Yeah, because you have to make it look like it's gold. It's getting there. All right. That's right here. Across here. Okay, let me take a look at what it looks like on my canvas. Okay, I know what it looks like on God's canvas. God's canvas always looks good. Mine, mine needs a little bit more work on this one here. Blending over here. There we go. That's starting to look like it. And little lights on the side there too. You gotta make little lights kind of corners there. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm running late. I gotta keep going. Keep going. I know who's in a hurry, right? It's me. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Why rushing till life's so fun? All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry. I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Why be in a hurry? go. So it's looking kind of nice. All right, let me get a little white on here. No worries. It's all good. A little bit of yellow in there. I love painting. It is very, very calming and relaxing. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's really good. Okay, I have a little bit of yellow that is also going down in this area down here too, which I can just kind of just dab right on my brush here and go down. Go a little. There we go. This will get more reflection of the yellow from the sun into the water too, because there's big. Here, I'll show you. It goes like from here. Go here. You know this. Wait till you see. Because wait till you see. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So that's like that. That's there. And a little bit. Oh, I have to make sure I don't have anything. Yeah, doing good. Okay. So that blue is going to make its way across. Kind of a little bit on the paler side as we go. So I'm going to take some of that turquoise and some of that blue color, mix that in together, nice and light. We're going to come across this way and make it a little more lighter as we go. Because I want to have it blend nicely. And Sometimes I use my fingers just to be sure that I can get the spot that I want to very quickly before it gets too dry. Yeah, right. So that goes into the sky as well. A little shading there. Okay, and then it comes across this way. And then blends kind of into a fades into the again like that. See how that's coming along? Yeah. Yeah, looking good. All right. Here. That's more darker over here too, so don't worry too much about this as well. If it gets too crazy looking, don't look right. Don't worry, because it will. It just takes a little longer, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have so much pleasure when I do draw. Oh, has it been an hour already? Well, drawing, painting, whatever. That's live painting today, and I really have no other plans today, so oh, my back just snapped. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to add some more light color in there too. So it's right here. So wait till you see this painting. It's going to be so awesome. It's looking like it. And it goes to about there. Along the horizon line with the clouds there. Oh, it's looking so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now it blends in with a little bit of light here. It starts getting lighter. So here. And I got some yellow in there too, so I gotta be careful not to go too much further with that blue, but just enough to kind of extend it out. Blend it with my finger here. Make it easy. With my finger. There we go. It kind of goes. So we have some. See it moving across. Again, you can just blend it with your finger. And it comes across. There we go. Looking good. All right, so now we're going to get more on this side as well, because we got to get this done. It's already getting like I'm over an hour already. And color is that? That's blue, so I got to get a. Okay, I want to test this side that's got more orange. So we're going to wait a little bit on that one. All right, so spots here and there. There's spots in the water that look a little bit lighter in spots than others. And I should kind of go across this way. So kind of like that. I like to blend with my fingers because it makes it nice. I do a lot of finger painting too, and it turns out so nicely. So if it's working for you, that's what works for you. That's right. This is what works for me. There we go. Like that. I had a lot to start with in the first place, so what do I got to lose? Nothing. All right. So we're down in the cross and we're just painting our bay. This barely just blends right into the color. There you go. There. See how it blends. There we go. Very nice. All right, so this is going to continue over this way with a little bit more oranges and reds over here, but I'm also going to put in a nice little island over here on the side. It's going to contrast this dark side over here and make it a little bit more balanced on the other side here. So that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to take my same brush, I'm going to rinse it off. And I want to switch over back, I think, to my flat one. And I'm going to do a little bit reddish and orange and browns on the other side here. I'll show you. It'll get darker. You want it darker? We killed the flame. You want it darker? I'm ready, my lord. Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen too. Big Leonard Cohen fan. Okay. So this is where it gets a little bit fun. We're going to add a little bit more color to it, make it pop a little bit more. I'm going to start with a little bit of orangey red here and go in the corner here. And I'm going to go up to about there. I'm just going to brush it on. See that? Okay. And it goes right up, butts up, right up to there. Let's just do that. The red sand hitting the blue of the ocean there. And that comes up this way. This is where it gets sexy, people. Almost there. What do you think? Looking pretty nice? Yes, I know. I enjoy it too. Let me just put it over here so I can look at it again. The water kind of comes over this way, and I've got a little island over here, so I can go a little bit more this way. That's as far as it goes there. Okay. Yep, that's right. Okay, got it right. I try to think of proportion wise, and yeah, okay, good. All right, so that's where the beach is here. The water's here. Red, yellow, blue, and you can see the whole spectrum of color coming through. Isn't it wonderful? It's beautiful. I'm the unlucky one that never has anybody following, or well, unlucky today that I don't have anybody kind of watching what I'm doing today, but that's okay. I'm not always lucky all the time, but I do get lucky sometimes. I get very lucky a lot. I get lucky a lot. I shouldn't complain. All right. You see that? Okay. And now I'm going to have a little bit more yellow coming through here. And I'm going to add my little island over on the side over here. Yeah, I'm just add my island and make it continue. I get things coming on my okay, whatever. You guys want to give me something, but yeah, all right, it's probably not what I need. Probably not what I want either. All right. This red's going to continue into the sunset. Of course, I'm going to put a little bit of a little red into the. Before I go any further with that, I'm going to make my little island on one side here. So you guys can see what's coming up. And then I can finish off with little things here because there's rocks in the water over here too. I've got to get that island in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this same brush here. Actually, no, I'll switch brushes. Rinse this one off again, set it aside. And I'm going to grab the round one, my round brush, and I'm going to make a little green island right over here. That's right there. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a little bit of blue, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of yellow and make it a little green spot. It's right there. So I'm going to take a little blue and take a little yellow, take some green. That's nice meadow green color, like a green meadow. Very dark. Yeah. And we're going to make a little green spot. Ooh, and it goes to. I'm like, oh, how far does it go? It goes to here. It goes from here. It goes from here to here. It's got a little cliff, so it's a little cliff there. But this is green. It's like, wow, why is it green? Well, that's because there's green in there. There's some green foliage over there. And then there's the detail afterwards. Just want to get the shape in there. So it's kind of like a little round shape here. Green. And yeah, it goes round and it comes into here. And then now there's like little rocks that are here, and then there's like a little cliff that's right there. It's a cliff kind of thing that comes down there. Look at some red there, and right there. Okay, and there's like little. So make it look like there's little foliage coming off of there too. By flicking. And it's going to get darker in that corner too, but I just want to put a little something there. Let's give it some dimension. And then I'm going to take a little bit of black. Tiny list on the tip there and going into my green. Like a nice dark green. And I'll add in my palm trees because they actually come from the top. They're squiggly. Let me just put this in here first because they are dark. I'll kind of blend it and tap it in. Blend the green in with that dark green and kind of make it a nice like in between. Now look at the picture. Yeah, look at the picture. Just be on the safe side so you know where you're going. Into the corner. Into this corner. There. All right, and then we're going to take that same dark green. I'm going to make some. Oh, gotta be careful with my water. Okay, I'm going to make some nice little squiggly lines here, and I'm going to hold onto my wrist while I'm doing this. So, nice light. You don't want to make it too. Palm trees. And which way did they go? Up and down and up and down. And you can make them kind of like V shapes because there's more than one. Just make sure you get that nice little right on the tip there. And of course, they have like little, when I do little palm fronds, I just like little, I'll show you. So, little flick. And make it points. And they can go a little bit darker, especially in the corner. I'm so in love with you. I'll be forever blue. That you give me no reason why you make me work so hard. Give me up, that you give me up, that you give me up, that you give me up so. I hear you calling, oh baby, please give a little respect. See, making it look like palm trees over on the side here. Here we go. Make it look like there's a little spot there. Yeah, don't want to add too much. Less is more, right? Don't have it all dark either. Have a little bit of green poking through there so you can kind of see. It's got dimension, you know. Oh, and it goes along here. It's dark. It goes along here, and there's rocks out here. So some rocks out that come up to about here. Actually, there's rocks out in the water too. So like some rocks out in the water here. And we'll make them dark, and then we'll kind of lighten them up as we go. So because there's a few out there, and they get kind of in the water. They're getting splashed around. And not to make them too flat when making too many of them either. Less is more. It's always the same way. Less is more. Just add a few rocks that are out in the back, out in the waves out there, and then it kind of just a little bit the shoreline there, a little bit on the darker side. Get some reds and stuff in there too. That little thing comes down. Yeah, for somebody who doesn't really go to the beach and never really lives near a shoreline, I love doing seascapes and sunsets and things like that because it's just so nice to be near those kind of things when you're relaxing and stuff, and especially if you haven't gone in such a long time that you want to be there, right? I know. I miss Cuba. I miss like the nice the people and the shoreline with all the beautiful fish and stuff along the shoreline too. A little bit on the darker side, and then because it comes towards you. That. A little bit more across here. Here, like that. I'll maybe make a little bit more orange through here, actually. Right through here on the orangey side. Ooh. Don't put dirty fingers on there. Don't get the other ones involved if they're dirty. Or add new ones if you find that your old ones are getting dirty. Closer to here. Shoreline comes to here. There we go. Isn't that looking pretty? That's pretty nice. Doing stuff as you get closer, you start doing stuff that's closer to you. There we go. Good. Okay, so we'll give it to a little bit through here. That. And this is where it starts. You start moving things around. You can start using different. I'm gonna use my details brush and start to get the real details of the painting too. So, little details including white, say, right about here on the shoreline there. Kind of see where the oh, see, but be careful. Oh, paper towels. It's a paper towel. There we go. That's better to do. That's it. All right, take some money. Ta-da! Look pretty awesome. I think it's looking pretty good. All right. And la la la. Get some light going in that one little area there. Really cool. Across here, across there. There too. And of course, make sure you put enough brightness into the clouds as well, so you can see that the clouds are very bright as well. Um, I know it's so good. I just don't want to stop. I'm gonna add a little pinky. Pinky. Um, over here. that. Pinky, can put something like that. And I'm looking at it. I'm going to have to study it and see. Looking at mine, looking at that one. So close. Okay. Light in the sky there. A little more purpley over here. Purpley over here. Yeah, get some purple going. Do a bit of pink. I do a little bit more pink though. More spots in the pink there. Right here. This one there. One down here. Lighter there. Darker right here. Oh yeah, on that side. Yeah, there's a curve up there too. Something like that. And continuing to be cloudier. Here. Okay. Oh my goodness, my stomach's grumbling. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. Okay, well, that's almost done. Almost done. I'm almost done. Just have to do a little bit of that right there. Uh-oh. New tabs. Ooh, new tabs. Ooh, okay. More stuff for me to play. More stuff for me to play later. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to just dig one in. All right. My detail brush. Let me just. And I got a little bit right over here. To dry. Oh my goodness. It's gonna have to. Mm. Kind of like, oh, I love it. What do you think? Are you liking this or what? I think this looks pretty freaking awesome. It has a little pink around it, which is good. That's what you want. Have a little bit of pink there. I can make it a little darker over here if I want to. And I will. Why not? Okay, take some of this dark here and play with a little bit more shoreline there. Some little pebbles on the beach here too. Yeah, well, it goes a little darker into the horizon on the side here. Just right about here. Let's go a little darker. A little bit darker on that card there. My name in here before I forget. There we go. So I'll sign in the corner and you won't be able to see it. Like that. Behind it there. Blue and red together. I mean, blue and black together. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll stop it right about there. I'm gonna call this baby finished because yeah, it took a long time. It's 2 hours, but I like how it turned out. It turned out really nice. Actually, I could probably make more, but I don't want to touch it because if as soon as you touch it, you're like, oh, okay, I shouldn't have touched it. So I put my name in the bottom right hand corner, and yeah, I think I'm gonna call this baby finished because I am gonna get hungry and I need my lunch soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend this a little bit more on the side here. There we go. Yeah. I want to make the light, but I don't want to have it go too crazy. There we go. This you can see with the. There we go. It's so hard to stop sometimes when you get going. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, maybe this isn't one that I would teach you, but it's one that's kind of cool to play with for sure. It was fun to do. A little more white. And I think I'm gonna add to here. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it, the waves going up to the shoreline too. I know it's hard to stop. Oh my god, I gotta stop because I'm gonna end up starving if I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Okay. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed my beautiful painting, which I will put up on eBay if you guys are interested in a really cool painting. There you go. We'll see what happens. So, in the meantime, peace out, brother, with a little bit at it. It's beautiful colors. I love this painting. It's pretty awesome. So, see you later. Have a good one. Take care.